Hello, I am Razor, and we are here looking at the information for the new developer blogs. Now this one came out on July 24th. I haven't done the first one yet, but I'm doing the first one and the second one. Second one came out today, which is, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, August the 3rd. So I'm going to be doing them both, but I've noticed that other people, whenever they do these videos, they either don't actually show the document or they don't show you where to get it. I'm not only going to show you where to get it, but I'm also going to put the link in the description of this video. So you go to Giant Software's forums and you can find it under news and announcements. If you scroll down to topics, this is where the other YouTubers and myself get the information from most of the time, is we just get it from in here. So I'm going to have a link to each of the videos and to the forums here, so you can always go back and look up the information yourself. So I'm going to start with the first one, which was improved farm creation. I'm just going to go over it real quick. It says, welcome to the first developer blog for Farming Simulator 19. In the run-up to release, we'll be sharing in-depth details about the new and improved features coming in Farming Simulator 19. This is another reason why I wanted to link this information, show you where to find it yourself, so you can actually read over this if you'd prefer. It says, today we'll introduce you to the new farm creation system that give you more options for how and where to build your farm. The central pillar of these new systems is a change to how owning land works. Rather than purchasing single fields, you now buy tracts of land that include fields, forest, and space for buildings. This is now yours to do with as you wish. Creating new fields, placing silos for storage, placing pastures, and cutting down the trees for lumber. It's got a nice looking picture here. It says it all ties into our 3 new play modes. New Farmer is a balanced starting experience that gives you some equipment and a small pre-placed farm ready to be upgraded. This mode is similar in playstyle to previous farming simulator games and recommended for new players. Farm Manager gives you a large amount of money, but no farmer equipment to speak of. This leaves you totally open to build the farm of your dreams, picking a prime starting location and crafting everything from the produce to the aesthetics. And then start from scratch. Start from scratch is the most hardcore option, enabling realistic settings and starting you with no land, no farm, and limited money. You will need to plan carefully, and we're excited to see which areas of the map become optimal starting locations under these circumstances. So I actually started, if you're familiar with my series on Goldcrest Valley that I'm doing now with the Seasons mod, I actually started doing something like this on there. I started with no fields, I only had a farm, I only had a tractor, or excuse me, a truck, and very little equipment. I actually started doing this hardcore mode, kind of like a survival mode, before I even realized they were going to be putting it in Farming Simulator 19. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. The difference is with this one, it looks like I can actually build the farm wherever I want, but in Farming Simulator 17, even with the adjustments I made to the game save, I still could not do that. I'm still stuck with the equipment, barns, everything, wherever it was put by the person who created the maps that I go into. So this is going to give us more freedom in Farming Simulator 19. It goes further to say, enhancing this experience is an expansion of the placeable system, which allows you to choose not only where your farm is, but how it looks. Decoration placeables will add to the look and feel of your farm, while pastures of animals and silo storage points let you custom design its efficiency. This is also how you choose your house spawn point and hire your new canine friend, as seen in the E3 CGI trailer. It even allows for multiple farms in one multiplayer server, with the individual players owning different areas of the map and specializing in different areas. Max out on pastures to create the perfect cattle farm. Use arable land to produce food. Choose how to use the land at your disposal. The details of multiplayer will be discussed further in a future update. Naturally, modding is fully supported in these improved systems. Industrious community members are invited to create their own farmhouses, husbandries, farm silos, and anything else for the placeable system. Meanwhile, mod maps can define their own purchasable areas, which NPCs are associated with them, how much they cost, and even if they are included in the new farmer starting mode. So we can see here in this image, looks like they're trying to find a place for one of these placeables, and you can pretty much put them just about anywhere in the new Farming Sim 19. Okay, how will you play Farming Simulator 19? Start from nothing and work your way up to maximum efficiency, or build the beautiful farm of your dreams in the most scenic locations thanks to our overhauled graphics engine? We're looking forward to seeing what you do when Farming Simulator 19 releases later this year. So that was the first developer blog. Now we're going to the second one, which is the new mission system. It says, welcome to our second dev blog for Farming Simulator 19, due later this year. In this dev blog, we'll be talking about the tweaks we've made to the mission system to help get you playing the way you want faster. First of all, you no longer need to travel across map to interact with mission givers, like the floating orbs that we see near the maps, or some people have used signs or something else to represent them. Now we don't have to travel and hunt those down. It says a new contracts menu lists every mission that's currently available, detailing how much money you will get for completing it, as well as what you'll be expected to do. This means less time spent going between missions and more doing what you want to do, farming. There are also no longer time limits on missions, and you can save while a mission is in progress, so you can work at your own pace. That right there is really good, because if you start a mission and then something comes up and you have to leave or something like that, now in Farming Simulator 17, if you don't stay and finish that mission, you lose when the time runs out. Here, it's great that they're acknowledging that there is a need sometimes to stop in the middle of a mission, because it is a game and real life can sometimes happen. So we can save while the mission is in progress and then come back to it later, and with no time limit, you can take your time and do it the way you want to. We can see an example of one here. This is the different contracts. This one pays $56,770. That's a lot. It's in Field 7, shows you here. Contract is harvesting, and you can see others, fertilizing, things like that. It shows here who it is to the right of where it shows the list of contracts. I don't know if you can see my mouse. For some reason Windows 10 updates keep making it disappear in my videos. I don't know why. But to the right of the list of contracts, it shows the individual's picture. Under that, it shows their name, owner of the field, and how big the field is. 7.39 hectares. To the right of that, it gives you more information on this contract. It says the owner offers a reward of $56,770 for harvesting Field 7. It says harvest the wheat in Field 7 and take the product to the mill. So we not only have to harvest, but we also have to transport it as well. It says use your own equipment, or lease equipment for a reward decreased by $2,217. So if you don't have the equipment to do it yourself, you can always lease the equipment. You'll get a little bit less, but you'll still get money for doing the job. So that's good to know. It says we've also given you the option to complete missions without leasing the equipment. This has two benefits. First, you'll get more money from the mission, as you won't have to pay the lease. Second, it allows you to use your own equipment for missions, meaning as you build up a specialty and a garage, you can take on more missions and make more money to expand your farm. Leasing is still available for the early game and those that might want to try out new vehicles before buying them. So that's also a good thing. If you want to try out something instead of buying it, trying it, and then realizing you don't really like it, this will give you a chance to try it out first. We can see here a picture. Looks like up in the top right hand corner of this picture, it looks like the person might be doing a job here, because you see the little time, or the little progress indicator, it looks like, or that might just be a clock to show what time it's supposed to be, which I doubt that. But we see how much money they have. We see that it's sunny. In the bottom right hand corner, it looks like they're changing the way that it looks down there, where it shows your speed, things like that. To the top right of that section, the bottom right hand corner, it shows how much fuel you've got. To the left of that, it looks like it would show how far before your vehicle needs to be repaired. Then down below that, it'll show your speed. It looks like it shows your cruise, what your cruise is set at. And in the very bottom, how many hours you've run the equipment. Now, where it shows 9 kph going around that looks like that would be your... Yeah, that looks like it would be your speed indicator going around there. I don't think they've added tachometers in because there's not really a need to do that. So it looks like with how low that is, it looks like that would actually be the mileage. Or the miles per hour, I mean. To the left of that, there's a little bar there that shows 13,065. That would most likely show how much you have of the product in the trailer, which you can see in the image that the trailer is being loaded by the harvester. So 13,065 is how much it has, and it doesn't even look like it's a fourth of the way full. And then it looks like you've still got your mini map on the bottom left hand side. So moving on, it says we've also added a new mission type, hay and silage baling. This will involve every step of the process, from cutting the grass to turning it into bales and finally delivering it. Weeding missions are now their own category, rather than purely a part of the fertilization process, including using the new sprayer tool on more developed weeds. Transport missions are also returning from Farming Simulator 15. Asking you to deliver goods from one place to another throughout the map. Now, I don't know if you have Farming Simulator 18 on a phone or other handheld device, but it does have missions like that in it, where you transport goods from one place to another. I really like those. It says, take a serene drive through the new landscapes of our upgraded game engine and make some money while you're at it. Finally, missions are being added to multiplayer, letting you complete them cooperatively. This is something that I believe should have been added into Farming Sim 17. As it is with Farming Sim 17, as soon as you go into multiplayer, you lose any option of being able to do missions. And sometimes having missions to do, if you're in a big multiplayer map and it takes a while for stuff to grow, instead of having to speed up the progress, here you can start doing missions cooperatively in Farming Sim 19. That's something I think should have been added in 17. They kind of missed it on that. It says this gives you more things to do with other players than ever before, and ties into our larger improvements for multiplayer in Farming Simulator 19. We hope you enjoy missions in Farming Simulator 19, either alone or with friends, when it releases later this year. And again, the release date is November the 20th. So again, I'm going to put this the link to both of these developer blogs, the first one and the second one, in the description, as well as the link on where you can go to find when they release the information. So if you want to, you could always go back and look it up. When more developer blogs drop, I'm going to be doing more videos for them. I was waiting until we had 2 developer blogs before I did a video, instead of doing one short video for each one. But I'm also letting you know where to look up the information yourself, instead of leaving you hanging, wanting to read over the information but you can't. I'm putting the link in the description. If it means I get fewer views because you're reading it for yourself instead of watching my videos, that's fine with me. But I just don't think it's fair to hide the information so that you're forced to come to my videos. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.